As I said, Nancy Pelosi's fate now rests in the hands of hundreds of House races across the country. Will voters choose candidates based on their individual records or send a message to Washington by voting out incumbents, the majority of whom are Democrats? The United States House of Representatives is at a pivotal turning point.
U.S. Congress, but it is uncertain whether Republicans will win control of the House of Representatives. Democrats now have a 255 to 178 advantage in the House with 2 vacancies, and today all 435 seats are up for grabs. Political observers say the most probable outcome is Republicans will take 218 seats or more in the House to win a majority. That would mean House Republicans could pass legislation on a simple majority vote without any Democratic support. If they win a majority, House Republicans may move quickly to approve much of their conservative Pledge to America agenda. It has measures to repeal Obama's overhaul of the health care system, end government control of mortgage giants Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, and impose a federal hiring freeze. The House races are proving to be costly as well. Candidates will likely have raised and spent more than a record $1 billion when the final calculations come in. If Republicans prevail, there will be a new Speaker of the House come January. Ohio Congressman John Boehner is the likely candidate. Nancy Pelosi, an icon of President Obama's agenda, would be replaced.
On a par with passing.
Nothing this year has seemed to spark more media interest than the races for the United States Senate. Unprecedented millions have been spent by atypical candidates wanting a ticket to Washington. Among them, Republican Carly Fiorina, the former CEO of computer giant Hewlett-Packard, running against Democratic incumbent Barbara Boxer in California. In the neighboring state of Nevada, things have gotten all dirty with all the mudslinging between Senate Majority Leader Democrat Harry Reid of Nevada and former state assembly member Sharon Angle. Reid has suffered harsh criticism for the record high levels of foreclosure and unemployment in the state. Angle has come under fire for shutting down media interviews and allegedly mistaking the ethnicity of a group of Latino students. The West Virginia Senate race has also seen its share of controversy in the contest between Republican John Racy against the state's Democratic Governor Joe Manchin. Republican Racy, who held the lead for much of the race by painting Manchin as a rubber stamp for Obama's policies, stumbled when it was discovered that his campaign hired out-of-state actors casted to look like, quote, blue-collar hicks or similar to working-class West Virginians. Now, perhaps no race has seemed to draw more attention than the one for the Senate seat left open in Delaware by current Vice President Joe Biden. According to a study released today by the Pew Research Center, Republican and Tea Party-backed candidate Christine O'Donnell is the second most covered political figure of 2010, with President Obama ranking first. Her Democratic rival, Chris Coons, is a local politician relatively unknown outside the state. It is a matchup that some say is indicative of many of the contests this year, the battle between establishment and political novice, which has added a healthy dose of unpredictability and surprise to the campaign trail.